welcome back to my channel. I am back after so much time. I was just thinking, like, how long has it been? I think it's been like 6 months. The last time you guys seen me, baby was like 2 weeks old, I believe. And you guys obviously didn't meet him, and this video is not to meet him either, but I could show you guys a little picture. Why not? Like, just to tease you guys. Look at my fat boy, guys. He is adorable. He is 6 months and a half. And yeah, besides that, welcome back to my channel. It's been forever. Yes, I'm alive. Yes, baby's fine. Yes, everybody's fine. New location, new everything. Which that's a whole different story topic, whatever. Like why I'm not in Florida anymore, you know what I mean? So relocated, but the point of this video is to update you guys on the labor and delivery, which I had a C-section. I'm just gonna tell you guys really fast, like a quick little story, which was the part 2. Just kind of tell you guys, I don't remember exactly where did I last leave off the last video, but I think that I told you guys how long I was in labor for and all of that, and then that I had to get a C-section. So regardless of the fact, I'm gonna start there, why I had to get the C-section, and after that I'll just give you guys a little update on everything, how's everything and all of that, and that'll be the video for today's video, just because it's been so long, guys, and I'm sorry. I have to get back on the road, you know what I mean? And now it's all about Giancarlo. Yes, that's my son's name, Giancarlo. It's all about him now, and I am gonna start posting a lot about him so you guys can meet him, and just daily vlogs and etc, etc. So C-section, day of the hospital. I remember it was tough, guys. It was really tough. My labor and delivery was really like non-expected. I feel like I planned for this to go a certain way, and everything just went like the opposite of what I planned. Never in a million years did I think I was gonna have to get a C-section. I was never like close to it or anything like that. I always thought if it ever came down to me having to get a C-section, it's fine. I'm just scared of like the recovery. That's how I feel about any procedures. I'm not scared of the actual procedure itself. I'm more so scared of the recovery, and the recovery was a little tough, y'all. I wish I would have documented, but I was just like living the moment, and yeah. So I remember in the hospital, you guys know I took the castor oil and everything. I was in labor for couple hours, I think like 16 hours total. I was pushing for like 3 hours, and I remember like towards the end, the one that was like all up in my hoo-ha was like, you need to give us like one more good, like a couple more good pushes, like 30 more minutes of like good pushes, or else we're gonna have to do a C-section, because like I was 10 centimeters dilated. I was already like in the pushing stage, just baby wasn't able to like go through my pelvic bone or something. Like he was like stuck because he was extremely big, and there was no way, like she can feel his head type thing, but she was like push. So she was like pushing me to push. And guys, when I tell you guys that it was like excruciating pain for me. The epidural was not like doing its job, or I don't know, but I felt everything. At one point I was like pushing on my knees, like full on doggy position. It was rough. But yeah, so I remember she was telling me like, oh, you had to give us like these last 30 minutes, just give us like really good pushes. And I kind of felt like she was like not really looking at the bigger picture here. Like, hello, look at me, I am literally nearly about to like pass out. My mom thought I was gonna like die. I'm not even gonna say, if I'm being honest, those were her words. She thought I was gonna die because she said I look pale white, and she was just scared for my life. But she wasn't trying to show that, because obviously when you're giving birth, you're so vulnerable, and you know, you just need that support. You don't need somebody to be like, oh my god, something, you know what I mean? So she was just being very supportive. My mom was like, I knew that you just didn't look okay. It was way too many hours with not even water, like nothing, and I was just pushing and pushing, and I just felt exhausted, guys. My stomach was huge. My pregnancy was like, all in all, not the greatest. I never really had like a stable doctor, and yes, that I blame that on myself, but I also blame that on the system in Florida. The system in Florida sucks, because I remember every single time that I kept trying to look for an OB and like tell them I was pregnant and this and that, it was like there was no available position for me because of how far along I was, which that should never be the case or a problem. You're a pregnant woman, you should get the help and the need that you like, you know, you should get seen or whatever. But besides that, so I remember once that doctor was talking to me, I just didn't really like the vibe she was giving. It kind of felt like she wasn't really taking me into consideration, and you know, everything as it was. She was just like, you need to like put, like, I know you're exhausted, but you need, like, that's the vibe she was giving me. So I remember just looking at my mom crying and telling her like, I can't, mom, like I can't. And my mom was like, just get the C-section. And I'm like, I'm gonna get the C-section because I can't, like, I physically couldn't anymore. I felt like I was pushing, giving my all, I was praying, like, as I was pushing, it was like I was so connected to God. Like, guys, I was praying so much, and I felt like I could do this, I got this. But I started losing like hope. I started feeling like defeated. I cannot do this, I am weak. And I started feeling like, okay, something's not right. And you know, something in me just told me ask for the C-section. So I remember just saying like, C-section it is, I can't push. And they were like, okay. And they were like, okay, we're gonna set everything up. Didn't even take that long. I think like within the next 20-30 minutes, I was already like talking to the anesthesiologist, and they were just explaining everything, but it was like a quick thing. The lady came in, she started preparing me, letting me know I could take one person back with me. I ended up taking my mom, of course, and then we went to the back. Was I nervous? Yes, but not really, because I was just so anxious, and I was just like, excuse me, I was so like worried about my son not being okay, because I knew I was pushing for so long. My water had popped, you know, hours ago. At this point, I'm like, yo, why isn't he coming down? They're not giving me any reason. Why isn't he coming down? Mind you, none of the OB doctors that I ever had seen in the past have ever told me that the baby was like large. Hold this, like, watch this. So as like I'm in the, I hear him just making bubbles back there. As I'm laying there in the table, guys, I thought I was gonna die once they put like another, because they asked me if the epidural was working on me. I of course told them the truth, it wasn't. I was feeling everything. So he was like, okay, so we're gonna inject you with a different kind of medication in your spine. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast, guys, but so he injects another like thing. It felt like an epidural. It was in your spine as well, for the C-section. And so he starts to prepare. Guys, sorry, the father of my son is calling. He starts to prepare everything, and he puts it in my bag, and you know, they helped me lay down. He told me I'm gonna feel numbness like from my stomach down, I believe, or from like my waist down or something like that. And so I'm here thinking like, okay, I'm gonna feel numbness like from here down. Guys, I kid you not, as soon as I lay down, I felt like the medication was like running up. Like I can feel it like getting to my neck. And I remember just telling like the doctor, well, the one that put that on my back, and like one of the nurses there that I really appreciate and I adore, and I believe her name was Amy. I don't even want to shout you out, Amy, because I don't know if your name was Amy or Anna or something like that. I was drugged up, obviously. But shout out to that angel, because she was standing next to me the whole time until my mom got there, and she helped me calm down, because they had me back there obviously for preparation, and then they had my mom come back in. But before my mom made it back, I was having a panic attack, and I had her, well, she calmed me down. But thank God that she, like, once she saw me panicking, she like took over. She went to where I was at, and she was like, calm down. She had 2 previous C-sections, so she already had experienced that. So she's like, you're fine. I just remember crying and telling her I couldn't talk. I was like, I feel like I can't talk, I can't breathe. And she calmed me down. They gave me oxygen because they were like, you're fine. If you couldn't breathe, you couldn't be talking. But I was like, I feel like I can't, like I was literally having the worst panic attack ever. And I kid you not, like it wasn't even like, oh, I was just panicking. Like I felt like I couldn't swallow my saliva. I felt like my throat was closing. I felt like I don't know, that medication really just was not fun. So you know, once they gave me the oxygen and I calmed down and I just started telling myself like, Sinai, you're okay, you're in God's hands, everything's fine. The doctors know you're fine, your vitals are fine. Like, it's a mental thing. I kept trying to tell myself it's a mental thing. I was like, okay, I'm fine. My mom could come in. My mom came in. She was holding me by my hand. She was telling me, you're okay. Everything's going to be fine. Obviously, I could tell that my mom was scared, but she was trying to be very strong for me, which she was. Shout out to you, Mom. I love you. I don't know what I would have done without you in that moment because it was scary. But you were there and you're the real MVP. Love you, Mom. So I remember she was holding my hand, and yeah, I remember once I heard the baby cry, I right away just told her, Mom, go to the baby. My mom cut the umbilical cord. She was like, oh my God, he's adorable. And the little surprise, I don't know if I told you guys in the last video, y'all, but here comes the little surprise. If I did tell y'all, then y'all already know. But if y'all didn't know, drum roll please. The baby was literally 10 pounds, 11 ounces. Like, how the hell was I gonna push that baby out? I mean, I know that it's possible, but not for me. So like, once they like told me how much he weighed, it all like started to make sense. I'm like, no wonder I was in so much pain. No wonder I felt so big. No wonder this, no wonder that. I mean, I know that by the end of your pregnancy, every pregnancy you get swollen and all of that, but it all started to click, and I'm like, no wonder I was like pushing for hours, and I felt like there was like not even the itty bittiest progress ever, because literally in the process of me pushing, that doctor kept making it seem like if I had progress, like come on, all exciting and stuff, and I was like, okay, and I was so excited to push this baby out, y'all. And when it wasn't happening, I was really getting discouraged. I was really getting scared. I was really getting mad. And it just felt like the worst experience ever. But I am so happy and so grateful that my son was fine. He did have to stay in the NICU for 2 days. I forgot the exact reason. I believe that he had fluid in his lungs or something like that. It wasn't too bad. They had to check his sugar levels and stuff, and they had to give him formula right away to like, you know, keep his sugar levels like on check or whatever. He's just a little fussy, y'all, but he's fine. He's fine. Be right back. Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, so he had to go to the NICU, and they didn't let me like leave the hospital because I had just had a C-section, so I had to stay there for like 2 days, or like 1 day. I think they let me stay there for 1 day, and once like they saw that I was able to use the bathroom, they were able to discharge me, because the hospital I was at, they unfortunately didn't have the NICU system, like the area for babies, so he had to get transferred on a helicopter to a different hospital. So that's why I was like so desperate to go like get discharged so I can go be with him. But thank God, since my mom had one of the bracelets, she was able to go with baby while I stayed at the hospital. And just for, I know, because I know you guys are probably gonna ask like, where's dad? Why dad didn't go to the NICU while you were at the hospital? For religious reasons, he wasn't able to see the baby, but he did go to the NICU. Not every day, because he wasn't allowed since he didn't have the bracelet, but he was able to see the baby, not see him, but like be there in the room and know like he was fine, ask doctors questions and things like that. But he can't directly see the baby until 21 days after he was born, because of our religion. But besides that, baby was fine. Clearly, he's a ball of energy. He is obsessed with mommy, and he's just fussy. I went and gave him his milk, changed his diaper, burped him, and now he's on his Mamaroo swing, which he loves, but right now he's just fussy. And yeah, but I have to find a way to film. I have to find a little spot in the day where I could just pull out the camera and film for you guys, even if baby's crying in the background, because hey, I mean, this is my new life, so most of these videos are probably gonna be baby crying in the background at one point of the video. So, besides that, guys, a little update. I'm fine. Baby's fine. I am relocated like I told you guys, and it feels nice. I have dropped not all of the baby weight. I mean, I kind of was really close back to like pre-baby weight, but I was quite not there because I kind of like gave up on like eating healthy and was like, okay, I don't really care. But I'm back on my eating healthy stuff. I went grocery shopping just this morning, y'all, and I bought a whole bunch of healthy stuff, fruits and veggies and stuff like that. And I am actually trying to go like on this detox cleanse type of thing, and just maybe I'm gonna do the raw vegan detox cleanse thing, just because I have tried being vegan for like 2 weeks once in the past, and it was really good. I don't know why I gave up. Okay, y'all, so it's hours later, like literally I don't even know where I left off at. But I just want to go ahead and close off this video just because, guys, like I said, I don't remember where I left off at. I just know that I did tell you guys like what happened after like the last part that you guys hear. I hope that this story like kind of makes sense. It's been a couple of months. It's all over the place. I never took notes to know like exactly, you know, what. And I don't know, ever since I gave birth, I feel like I have like mom brain. I don't even know. I don't remember stuff. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys have patience. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I notice y'all, I do read every comment. I see that in every video. I read every comment, and I am looking at, I'm like, I see you guys. So I really appreciate all the love and the support, and all the supporters that have been waiting and have had patience with me. But I'm back, so I'm gonna try to start dropping videos from left to right for you guys. Just I don't promise anything like time-wise, because I'm a busy mama, guys. I am now doing this outro because I just put baby to sleep, but he is like going through this phase where he'll wake up like in the next 30 minutes type thing, and then not go to sleep till like later on. It is about to be 8 o'clock. I showered him and fed him, so hopefully he does stay asleep a little longer, so that your girl can like sit down and edit this video for you guys and upload it and stuff. If not, then you guys are probably gonna see this like probably tomorrow. But yeah, guys, as far as the updates, I'm pretty sure I updated you guys on a few things. Oh, I know that probably you guys are gonna wonder like what's like my weight now, which I'm not sure, but I know that the last clip before I got cut off, I was mentioning that I'm gonna start this raw vegan diet cleanse detox or whatever. So I will be monitoring my weight, and I will be documenting everything and filming everything. So if you guys are interested in like going through that journey with me, let me know in the comments below, and I might just drop that video for you guys once it's like done, and once I see results. If I do see results, which I know I am gonna see results. But yeah, guys, so that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're barely watching this video. And yeah, guys, also I am gonna in my next video I will let you guys know all my other social media, because I still don't know how to like add the links in the description down below. But I do have TikTok that I just started up, that I'm gonna start posting like daily videos on there, and I did set up a TikTok for Giancarlo as well. So if you guys want to go check out my son's TikTok, go ahead and check that out. Well, actually, I will drop all the information. I'm gonna try to see if I can drop it in the description. If you guys go to the description and it's not there, I'm sorry, y'all. Just comment down below and ask for it if that's something that you're interested in, and I'll just like type it and send it to you guys, so you guys can go ahead and check out daily content on there. And yeah, guys, I'm excited to finally be back and be able to like interact with you guys and talk with you guys and just document my whole life, because that's really what's gonna happen from now on. It was my whole pregnancy, and now it's like my whole like day-to-day life. And I do want to do like daily vlogs with you guys, morning routines, things like that, especially with baby. I love that I can just interact with him, and now he's actually here, so you guys can actually like just see him grow and stuff and be a part of his life. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out, because if not, I'm gonna stay here talking and I gotta take advantage of the time that he's asleep, so I can like do things that I want to do. Maybe like catch up on like movies, read a book, I don't know, clean the kitchen, maybe start off some dinner. Not for me, but for Babe, because obviously he is not on like his strict diet like I am. But yeah, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video, which I don't know quite, I'm not quite sure yet what's the next video gonna be about, but there's definitely gonna be a next video, so stay tuned for that, and I love you guys. Bye.